We got tagged for the San Diego Comic-Con Pop Challenge, guys. So we're gonna get right into this. What pops are we gonna choose? Who knows? Tons of good ones. Let's go. What's poppin', Academy?
Hi, guys.
So, we got tagged for the San Diego Comic-Con Pop Challenge. We actually didn't know what it was. We got tagged by our buddies over at the Whatnot spot. If you haven't checked them out, be sure to do so. We'll leave their channel down below. So, basically, this is, we have to pick our top 3 favorite Comic-Con pops that we have in our collection. Not of all time, it has to be in our collection for many years. So, this could be 2017, 2016, 2015, whenever, way back when, if you were collecting way in the beginning. So, I was thinking this was going to be easy, but this is actually very difficult. This took us
it was easy.
You was easy. I had to go like, which one do I pick? Which one do I pick? Which one here? Which one of my DCs? And then we also had to pick one that we missed out on, like one that we regret not getting. So there was a lot of ones to choose from there, and I have quite the story for you guys, so definitely wait till the end because I've actually never told that on this channel yet, and it was just horrifying. So we will get into that. But here we go. Kath and I both have our top 3. And they're actually all different. One of them that she has was close to mine, but you know what? We changed. I don't want to all have similar ones. So let's go. What is your number 3? Go first.
My number 3
Ooh,
is...
dun, dun. Ooh. Oh and...
no!
Yeah.
Gorilla Grodd!
That's been happening since we got it.
Yeah, so this is Gorilla Grodd from The Flash on CW, and this was back when you could hold pops at Hot Topic. And I asked them to put one on hold for me because I had one left, and then the box was trash, but I felt bad, so I took it anyways, and haven't seen it since. Well, obviously not, but... That
was a tough one to get, and that was actually before, that was right when we started collecting pops.
Yes, and I needed
like right before. So that was our first San Diego Comic-Con like hunt, but it wasn't, we weren't even that crazy on that one.
Yeah.
And we got that a few days later, I think, because someone else didn't pick it up.
We got very lucky.
We got lucky with that one.
So this is my top 3.
Number 3. Well, number 3.
I mean...
So, my number 3, guys. Now, this one I don't think gets a lot of love, and it's not just because the movie just came out. I really have always loved this one, and we didn't get it. I didn't get it till recently just because it's from 2015 San Diego Comic-Con, but I picked it up for only like 10-15 bucks, not even bad, like probably like a few months ago, and that is Blacked Out Ant-Man. Now, this guy is super cool, so it doesn't really make sense for a pop because it never happened in the movie. Like, he never had a blacked out suit.
True.
So that part never really made sense, but it's an awesome variant. I love Ant-Man, one of my favorite Marvel heroes for sure. And just this pop itself is just awesome. I don't care about the value. I think it's not worth like a ton, but it's just super, super, super cool. And my sticker is like, it's hanging.
Ooh, yeah, cringe.
It is like the biggest cringe ever, if you can see that. It's just hanging off. Oh, the sound it made. Holy God. Oh, all right, number 2. Number 2.
Number
go.
2. My number 2 pop.
I don't even know what it's going to be out of these 2. What's it going to be?
Okay, I'm gonna say this one.
Oh man, that hurts.
This is number 2. Well, this is number 2.
That's a good one.
Once again, Flash related because I love the Flash. It's the Flash Unmasked.
You have your Flash shirt on today too.
And I do, yes. You can't see it because I'm too short.
Central
but
City Running Club.
I love this pop, and it's kind of cool because normally I feel like an unmasked like version would be like a common, but they actually made it a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Yeah, that's cool. And they did that with Arrow too in that exact same Comic-Con.
We have that one too.
They had the Oliver Queen and then the Oliver Queen Unmasked as the Arrow.
Yes, so that's a cool my number 2.
That was almost in my top 3 too, but I wanted to change it up and everything. So my number 2, I don't think any of you are going to be able to guess because I never really talk about this, and it's actually, I got this before I'd even seen the movie. So this is from last year's con. It's in the Harry Potter universe, Fantastic Beasts. You probably guys can now guess what it is, but that is definitely Akame, and this pop is just amazing. It wasn't on my want list at the time. You get a little bit of a better view there. But I walked into Hot Topic and they had a few of them, and this is actually a good box, and that was tough to get with this style of a box. And the colors on this thing, I wish I could take it out, guys, but I can't.
I know, that one looks so amazing out of the box.
It's the colors on this thing, like it's tough to see. You'll never be able to see with the lighting. I'm sorry, guys, but the pop's mega cool. Hadn't even seen Fantastic Beasts. Had to pick it up. Definitely in my top 3. Almost number 1. It's just because I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, so it can't be number 1. Sorry, because my number 1 is going to stay faithful to my boy right there. So, but go. God. You go number 1.
So my number 1 pop is one that I picked up recently. You guys can probably guess if you watch this a lot. It is Jesse Pinkman. Beat Up Jesse
That's
Pinkman.
an awesome one.
I love this one. It's like a very cool pop one. And number 2, it's one of those ones it's limited to 2,500 pieces. And I don't know, just like having the common and this one is just so cool. It's Beat Up Jesse. That's like an iconic scene.
I do not know how you don't have that in a pop stack yet.
Oh my god, I know. When I was like picking this out, I was like, why is he not in a pop stack? But I just need to buy more of them because I'm slacking. We've been getting a lot of like grails lately, so this one's kind of been pushed to the back. But.
Grails for days. Alrighty guys, so now for my number 1, out of these 6 pops here, it's actually worth the least. But honestly, I feel like the lesser pops, like worth $10 to $15, don't always get a lot of love because of their value. We all love seeing, you know, pops go way up in value, but some of them, the lesser known ones, don't get a lot of love. But this one for me gets a ton of love because I just love me some Ben Affleck. And you guys know what it is. It's Bruce Wayne, Batman from Justice League. And this is just, it literally looks like Ben Affleck. And I love this scene in Justice League. He's got the Batarang when he meets the Flash. And they even include like the gray hair on his sides. And it's just a highly detailed one. So I know it's a little anticlimactic, but as Jedi Patrol says, collect what you like. And I just love Bruce Wayne and I love Ben Affleck. And this is the perfect pop for me. So that's my number 1. Fight me. Alrighty, Academy. Now to get into the pops that we regret passing on, and mine it's gonna get heated. So why don't you start us off?
Mine's not that like exciting, but it was when we first started collecting. This is when I walked into the mall on San Diego Comic-Con day, and I didn't know what that was. It was like right when we started collecting. There were just all these cool new pops, but they had the Powerpuff Girls, and I love the Powerpuff Girls. And there was one like Buttercup left. And I didn't get it. I don't know why. I think I just grabbed like, I had like 6 other pops in my hand, like all these ones that I thought were cool and that Ryan would like because he wasn't with me. And I just left it there and I didn't know that it wasn't going to be there when I got back. And they're not worth anything now, luckily, so I can get them whenever, but I just regretted that at the time.
The point of Catherine's story is that she's such an amazing pop hunter, she has no regrets. That's the best she could come up with.
I really don't
She's
have
been thinking
regrets.
for like all day what a regret would be, and that's what the best she could come up with. So that's actually a good regret because it's like not, you know, if
it
you
wasn't
want it,
that big of a loss.
if you want it, it's only worth $20. But yeah, as you mentioned, we didn't even know like exclusives were shared in stores like that. That's when we started collecting. So
when I went in there, it was like it was like the most exciting day. I bought literally like probably 20 pops.
Yeah, I didn't know, we had nothing. We were ignorant about the pop collecting back then, like 2 years ago. So see where we've come. Anyway. Mine, guys, oh man, I'm going to tell this story in like under a minute because I don't want to go on and on and on. But basically, it's not really a regret because it's not something I was going to pass on. So I'm twisting it a little bit. But anyway, I was in line for Think Geek last year for San Diego Comic-Con 2017. I was there at least an hour early. I was towards the front of the line. And Think Geek, not Think Gawk, that's what I almost said. Think, because I'm just so like furious over this still. It's been a year. Think Geek gets GameStop exclusives, as you guys know. And their Think Geek employees didn't even know this, but they literally got the Megazord in, okay? That guy was a Toy Tokyo exclusive. No one knew Think Geek was getting it. No one in line, no one in the store. They just opened the box in the morning and they had it. So basically, I was in line and they had, I think, 3 or 4 Megazords. They didn't have many at all, okay? And they put them out on the table. Just all the pops. For display so people could see them. But they said you can't grab them. I have no idea why they did this and they didn't just keep them behind the counter.
They just didn't know what they were doing.
They had no idea. So they're on the table, okay? They said, don't grab them, we're gonna go get them, so you tell us which pop we want and we get. So then I listened and was just waiting, okay? And then people behind me in line were going up and they were grabbing the pop and going out, and like one guy literally had like 2 or 3 Megazords and he gave them to his kids. He was like 5 to 10 people behind me in line. So I finally get to the register and I'm like, oh, I'd like a Megazord. And they look over at the table, which is in the middle of the store. Still don't understand why they did it like that. I just can't think geek sometimes. I can't. And they said, oh, they're all sold out. And I said, well, I listened and didn't grab them like a savage off the table like the rest of the people. And
they were behind you in line.
The guy behind me in line has 3. His kids have 2 of them. And I'm like, obviously he's just in there to flip it on eBay. And then they said, oh, you know, I'm sorry. This is what they said. I swear word to word. It's in my brain forever. I'll never forget. They said, we tried to stop them. As in saying, them trying to stop them was, oh, don't grab those.
And then they grabbed them and broke the rules.
Catherine was with me. She was in Hot Topic getting the Steve and stuff, but I just couldn't believe it. It's a terrible thing. I don't know if they kept them behind the counter, I would have had my Megazord.
And don't you still not have that?
I still don't have the normal one. It's not worth a ton. It's worth like 70, 80 bucks I think right now, but it's still annoying because I could have had it for like the 20 bucks it was face value, and that was literally my number one. I'm a huge Power Rangers fan. I got my freaking Morpher right here, okay? I love Power Rangers. My number one thing. So much nostalgia for me. Wanted my Megazord. So sorry about the like almost 3-4 minute rant
yeah,
there,
I
guys.
hate when people like use their children. Like, it's one thing if your kid likes those pops, but if you're getting 3 of the same pop,
the guy had 3, and there was only 4 there, and that guy had 3.
Really young kids too, and they're like really young, so obviously they were just using them for.
It was just a terrible story, a terrible time rather. But that's Comic-Con for you guys. I hope you guys are ready for 2018. Alrighty, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video. That was really fun to do. So thanks again, Whatnot Spot, for nominating us. And we had no idea about this, so it's very cool, and we enjoyed it. And I hope everyone's getting ready for San Diego Comic-Con 2018. It's in about a week, a little bit more. And I'm just, we gotta mentally and physically prepare. Maybe some meditation here. So as always, thank you for checking us out here at Funko Pop Academy. Make sure to smash that like button if you like these pops. If you didn't like the pops, whatever the reason, smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna keep rolling out the content, as you guys know. And before Catherine tells you for your signature line, or our signature line, we have to nominate 2 people. So who's it gonna be? Why don't you go first?
I tag Currently Collecting. I want you guys to do the San Diego Comic-Con challenge, whatever you want to call it.
And I'll tag, got some good options here, but you know what, I think she'd make a good video. I will tag JPOPS. So you 2 are on the clock. Get on it, do it, whatever. Don't do it. If you feel like it, awesome, whatever, cool. And hit them with it.
Thanks again, thank you with this, guys. Goodbye.
We'll see you guys till next time. Bye.